Good morning, students. Exercise 8.2, the problem number 5. The trunk of a tree has diameter 30 centimeter. During the following year, the circumference grew 6 centimeter. First one, approximately how much did the tree's diameter grow? And the second subdivision, what is the percentage increase in area of the tree's cross section? See now, it is given the trunk of a tree has diameter 30 centimeter. So the diameter is nothing but the I have taken, it is given that it is 30 centimeter. So D is equal to 30 centimeter. From that, the radius is equal to 50 centimeter. And you see that during the following year, the circumference grew 6 centimeter. So there is a increment in the circumference. So see, it's given that change in the circumference is 6 centimeter. What is that? 6 centimeter. Okay. So circumference, if I denote P, the change in the circumference is nothing but, that is the increment or a small change in circumference is dP. That is the differential. Okay. Upper dP, what is given? It is 6 centimeter. Okay. So what is the first one is asked? Approximately how much did the tree's diameter grow? Grow means what is the change? What is the change on the, you have to find out. So I'll take the circumference. Circumference is nothing but 2 pi r, because the cross section of the trunk, it is in the form of a circle. So the circumference is P is equal to 2 pi r. Okay. So you have to differentiate P with respect to r. So dP by dr is equal to 2 pi. 2 pi is a constant. When you differentiate r with respect to r, it is 1. So dP by dr is equal to 2 pi. So dP is equal to 2 pi into dr. What is dP? It is 6. So in the place of dP, you have substituted 6. 2 pi into dr. Okay. You see now here. So the next one, we have to find out dr. So what is dr? It is 6 by 2 pi. dr is equal to 6 by 2 pi. So when you simplify 2 and 6, it is 3 by pi. But what is the question is asked? What is approximately how much did the tree's diameter grow? So here we have found dr. What is dr? dr is the change in the radius. Okay. So what is asked? What is the approximate change in the diameter? So diameter means we have to multiply into 2. So that is 6 by pi centimeter. So when it is asked approximate change, you have to find the differential. Okay. See, come to the second subdivision. What is asked? You see that what is the percentage increase in area of the tree's cross section? What is the percentage increase in area of the tree's cross section? So we have to find the percentage increase in area. Okay. So the cross section is in the form of a circle. So the area of the circle is equal to pi r square. So A is equal to pi r square. You are differentiating A with respect to r. So dA by dt is equal to pi is a constant. When you differentiate r square, it is 2r. So dA is equal to 2 pi r into dr. Okay, what is this dA? It's a differential. Otherwise, approximate change in area. That is 2 pi r into dr. What is asked? Percentage increase in area. So area is denoted as A. The percentage increase is denoted by dA by A into 100. This is the percentage increase in area. So what is dA? 2 pi r into dr divided by A. What is A? It is pi r squared into 100. So pi getting cancelled, 1 r getting cancelled. You are getting 2 by r into dr into 100. What is r? R is nothing but the radius. So what we have found, the radius, diameter is given 30 centimeter. Now the radius is 15 centimeter. So R is equal to 15. dr, what the dr we have found, it is 3 by 5 into 100. So this 3 and 15 getting cancelled. So here you are having 5 pi. So 5 and the 100, if you cancel it, here 20. 20 into 2 is 40. So 40 by pi percentage. Okay. So this is the percentage increase in area. That is, A is denoted as area, means dA by A into 100 is nothing but the percentage increase in area. Okay, we'll come to the problem number 6. What is it? An egg of a particular bird is very nearly spherical. Okay, an egg of a particular bird is very nearly a spherical. If the radius to the inside of the shell is 5 millimeter and the radius to the outside of the shell is 5.3 millimeter. Find the volume of the shell approximately. So what do we have to find? What is the approximated volume? So see that inner, the radius to the inside of the cell is 5 millimeter. The outside is 5.3 millimeter. Okay, here I have taken R is equal to 5 millimeter and R plus dr. Okay, that is equal to 5.3 millimeter. R radius, it is R, what is R? R is the radius to the inside of the cell. So outside cell is, the answer is what? 5.3 millimeter. So R plus a small increment in R is nothing but 5.3 millimeter. From that, dr is equal to 5.3 minus R. R is what? 5 millimeter. So the dr is equal to 0.3 millimeter. That is the change in the radius is approximately 0.3 millimeter. Now what is asked? Find the volume of the shell approximately. So we have to find the volume. So volume. Which volume we have to consider? How is the egg? It is in the form of a sphere. It is very nearly spherical. So 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, so the volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So you have to differentiate with respect to r. So dV by dr is equal to 4 by 3 pi. It's a constant. R cube, when you differentiate, it is 3r squared. So dV is equal to this 3 and 3 getting cancelled, 4 pi r squared into dr. Here we have to substitute the answers. What is r? R first, the radius is 5. So in the place of r, you have to substitute 5. What is dr? What is the increment or what is the change in the radius? That is 0.3 millimeter. So when you substitute, you will get the answer as dV is equal to 4 pi into 5 squared into 0.3. So that is 4 pi into 25 into 0.3. So 4 into 25 is 100. 100 into 0.3 is 30 pi millimeter cube. So we'll go to the next problem, problem number 7. What is it? Assume that the cross section of the artery of human is circular. A drug is given to a patient to dilate his arteries. If the radius of an artery is increased from 2 millimeter to 2.1 millimeter, how much is cross-sectional area increased approximately? Here, R, the radius of the artery, first is 2 millimeter. It is increased to 2.5 millimeter. So R plus dr. So R is the radius and dr is a change in the radius approximately. So R plus dr is equal to 2.1 millimeter. So dr is what? 2.1 minus R. R is 2. So your answer is 0.1. So what is the change in the radius of the artery is 0.1. How much is cross-sectional area increased approximately? Cross-sectional area increased approximately. So we have to find what is the approximated increment in the area. So how the cross section of the artery of human, how it is circular. So we have to use the formula A is equal to pi r square. So we have to differentiate A with respect to r. So dA by dr is equal to pi is a constant, r squared when you differentiate it is 2r. So dA is equal to 2 pi r into dr. So this only is asked. How much is cross sectional area increased? A is the area of the artery. Okay, A is the area of the cross sectional. Okay, cross sectional area. So dA is nothing but the approximated increment in that area. So that is 2 pi r into dr. What is r? R is 2. What is dr? 0.1. So when you substitute in this, your dA is equal to what it is? You see now 2 pi into 2 into 0.1. So that is equal to 2 2s are 4. 4 into 0.1 is 0.4 pi millimeter square. Okay, so come to the problem number 8. In a newly developed city, it is estimated that the voting population, so the population is in terms of thousands, will increase according to V of t is equal to 30 plus 12 t squared minus t cube, 0 less than or equal to t less than or equal to 8, where t is the time in years. Okay, so what is V of t? It is the voting population with respect to time. So the voting population is 30 plus 12 t square minus t cube. In that the time varies from 0 to 8 years. Find the approximate change in voters for the time change from 4 to 4 1 by 6 year. Okay, so the time is first one is 4 years. So it is increased. The time change from 4 to 4 1 by 6 year. So that is t plus dt is equal to 4 1 by 6. From that dt is equal to 4 1 by 6 minus t. So your t is 4. So when you subtract, your answer is dt is equal to 1 by 6. That is the time change 1 by 6 years. Okay, what is asked? Approximate change in voters. Okay, so the voters is given here. So V of t is equal to 30 plus 12 t squared minus t cube. Differentiate V with respect to t. So 30 is a constant, so whose differentiation is 0. Here 12 is a constant. T squared when you differentiate it is 2t minus t cube when you differentiate it is 3t squared. So what is dV? So dV is nothing but, so 12 into 2, that is 24t minus 3t squared into dt. Okay, see now it is nothing but dV is equal to, what is it? 24t minus 3t squared into dt. So here what is t? T starting is 4 years. Okay, so in the place of t you have to substitute 4. And t squared, 4 squared. What is dt? That is the time change is 1 by 6. So 24 into 4 is 96 minus 4 squared is 16. 16 into 3 is 48. 96 minus 48 is 48 into 1 by 6. The answer is 8. So we have to find the voters in 1000. So approximate change in voters is in terms of 1000 is 8000. Okay, so we'll come to the problem number 9. The relation between the number of words y a person learns. The number of words a person learns is nothing but y in x hours is given by y is equal to 52 root x and 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 9. That is x is what? It's hours. So it varies from 0 to 9 hours. What is y? Number of words a person learns. Okay, it depends upon the hours. Okay, first one, what is the approximate number of words learned when x changes from 1 to 1.1 hour and the second subdivision 4 to 4.1 hour. Okay, so you just consider y is equal to 52 root x. Okay, what is asked? Approximate number of words learned. Approximate number of words learned. So dy by dx you have to find out 52. So it is x power 1 by 2. So when you differentiate x power 1 by 2, it is your answer is 1 by 2 root x. Okay, you know very well. So this 2 and 52 getting cancelled. So it is 26. So the dy is equal to 26 into 1 by root x into dx. Okay, so this is the approximated number of words learned. Okay, so see here x changes from 1 to 1.1 r. So in the first subdivision, first x is equal to 1, then x plus dx is equal to 1.1. From that dx is equal to 1.1 minus 1, that is 0.1. So that is the change in the time. Okay, so what is asked? When the time changes 1 to 1.1 r, what is the approximate number of words the person learned? So dy, you have to substitute here in the place of x as 1, in the place of dx as 0.1. So when you substitute 26 into 0.1, that is 2.6. 2.6 words is meaningless. So it is approximately 3 words. So when 1 hour to 1.1 hour, the number of words the person learned is 3 words. Okay, so what is the second subdivision? 4 to 4.1 hour. So x is equal to 4, you have to take it. X plus dx is 4.1. So dx is equal to what it is? 4.1 minus 4, that is 0.1. So what is the dy you have found? It is 26 into 1 by root x into dx. So what is the x here? It is 4. What is dx? 0.1. So square root of 4 is what? It is 2. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 and the 26 getting cancelled, 13 into 0.1. So when you multiply, it is 1.3. It is approximately 1 word. Okay. So see now, we'll move to the problem number 10. A circular plate expands uniformly under the influence of heat. If its radius increases from 10.5 centimeter to 10.75 centimeter, then find an approximate change in the area and the approximated percentage change in the area. Okay, so we have taken the circular plate, okay, so whose radius increases from 10.5 centimeter to 10.75 centimeter. So first with the radius of the circular plate is 10.5 centimeter. So it is increased to 10.75 centimeter. So r plus dr is equal to 10.75 centimeter. Next, what is the approximated changes in the radius is denoted as dr. So dr is equal to 10.75 minus 10.5. So that is equal to 0.25. So this is the approximated change in the radius of the circular plate. But here what is asked? Approximate change in the area. So which formula you have to use? Area of the circle. So area of the circle is equal to pi r squared. We have to differentiate a with respect to r. So dA by dr is equal to pi is a constant. R squared, when you differentiate, it is 2r. So dA is equal to 2 pi r into dr. What is the radius now? It is 10.5. And what is your dr? It is 0.25. So when you calculate, your answer will become, you see that dA is equal to 2 pi into 10.5 into 0.25. So when you multiply, you will get the answer as 5.250 into pi. So the next one, what is asked in the question? The second one, the approximated percentage change in the area. So first we have to find the percentage change in the area. That is nothing but dA by A into 100. What is dA? We have found. What is it? 5.250 pi. What is A? A is pi r squared into 100. In the place of r, what do we have to write? It is 10.5. Okay, so pi getting cancelled. Here you are having r squared. So 10.5 into 10.5 into 100. So when you multiply with 100, see now, it will be 525. Okay, so 5.25 into 100 is 525 divided by 10.5 into 10.5. So we have to remove the decimal place in the denominator. So we multiply and divided by 100. So it is 52,500 divided by 105 into 105. So when you cancel this 105 and 525, you are getting 105, that is 10,500 divided by 21. 2 5s are 10 and 1 5 is 1. So therefore 21 here. So 1 5 is 5 and you see that 0 and 25, 5 5s are 25. So if you divide it by 5, you will get the 10,500 in the numerator, and the denominator you are having 21 into 105. So if we cancel these two, it is 100 by 21. When you calculate, it is 4.76. It's a percentage. So this is the approximated percentage change in area. So we'll go to the next problem, that is 11th one. A coat of paint of thickness 0.2 centimeter is applied to the faces of a cube whose edge is 10 centimeter. Okay, so we are considering the cube. So the cube has to be given a coat of paint. Okay, that coat is having the thickness 0.2 centimeter. The edge of the cube is 10 centimeter. Use the differential to find approximately how many cubic centimeter. You underline the word cubic centimeter. What is that? You have to you can get the clue from that word. Cubic centimeters of paint is used to paint this cube. Okay, so here it is regarding what is asked, approximated change in the volume. Okay, so we'll take V is equal to x cube, where x is the face of the cube. That is, x is the edge of the cube. Okay, and here V is the volume of the cube, that is equal to x cube. So how many cubic centimeters of paint is used to paint this cube? So we have to find out dV by dx. So that is equal to 3x squared. So dV is equal to 3x squared into dx. So here what is your x? X is equal to 10 centimeters. So 10 the whole square. What is dx? It is the thickness. It is given as 0.2. So your answer 3 into 10 squared is 100 into 0.2. So 3 2s are 6. Okay. So 3 into 0.2 is 0.6. 0.6 into 100 is 60 centimeter cube. Also, calculate the exact amount of paint used to paint this cube. Okay. So see now how to calculate the exact amount of paint is used. Volume at 10.2 minus the volume at x is equal to 10. So what is V? V is equal to x cube. So in the place of x here you are having 10.2. So the answer is 10.2 the whole cube minus here you are having 10. So 10 cube. So when you calculate, your answer is this. 1061.208 minus 10 cube, answer is 1000. So when you subtract, the exact amount of paint used is 61.208 centimeter cube. Okay, thank you students.